Here are the 26 letters in our alphabet. Now, just like you wouldn't call a dog a woof, and you wouldn't call a cat a meow, you wouldn't call letter A an A. The sound it makes is A, but its name is an A. The dog's name, it's called a dog, and it makes the sound woof. A cat is called a cat, but it makes the sound meow. Letter A, the name is letter A, and the sound it makes is A. Letter B is called B, but the sound it makes is B. So there is a difference between the name of the letter and the sound that the letter makes. Just like there's a difference between the name of a dog and the sound it makes. So let's have a go this time at saying our alphabet backwards. So we're going to start with letter Z. Can you point at letter Z on the screen? Are you ready? And we're going to go backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, are you following with your finger? P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. I bet you're really good at that, aren't you? You could practice saying it backwards, see if you can get quicker and quicker. Now, you might notice there that some of the letters are red. Now, those are very special letters. They're called vowels. And nearly every single word ever has got a vowel in it. I bet your name has got one of those vowels in it, one of those red letters in it. And there are a few words that don't have those vowels in them, those red letters. And if they don't have a vowel in it, then they have the blue one, which is Y. So if you don't have a vowel, then you will definitely have letter Y in your name or in a word. So we're going to learn a vowel rap soon. Are you ready to sing the vowel rap? A, E, I, O, U. This is how we say them. A, E, I, O, This is how we play them. A, E, I, O, U. This is how we say them. A, E, I, O, This is how we play them. Cool. Okay, as I move the yellow spot, as quickly as you can, I want you to make that sound and do the action as well if you can remember it. Only time you're allowed to stick your tongue out at me. Chicken and chips, chicken and chips, chicken and chips. A, 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 A. E, 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 E. Very good. Well done, everybody. This is not a digraph because there are not two letters. How many letters are there in this sound? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 letters in this sound. This is a trigraph because there are 3 letters, but they only make one sound. And the sound they make is if you were a sailor on a boat and you saw another sailor, you might say, aye, 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 aye. Can you have a go at doing that? Aye, 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 aye. I'm going to write the letters that make the sound I. I'm going to write the trigraph, and a trigraph means 3 letters. and it's the IGH or IGH. So I've got some shaving foam here on my tray. I'm going to start with the lowercase I. So I'll start at the top and go long ladder down, take my pen off and dot. You can follow with your finger. And the next one, I'm going to do letter G. I'm going to start here and go curly caterpillar round, up and down with a tail. And then I'm going to do letter H. So I'm going to start up here at the top and go down and bounce it back up to the middle and over and round and down with a little flick. I. You have a go. L, I, t, light. I, t, night. I, t, fight. Let's read these words with the I trigraph in them. L, I, t. L, I, t. Light. Yay! Were you right? Did you get that one right? Let's try another one. I, t. I, t. Fight. Oh no, they're having a fight. You wouldn't have a fight, would you? And let's try this one. N, I, t. N, I, t. Night. Oh, it's dark at night. The IGH makes the sound I like in night. Or you might remember it as IGH says I. IGH says I. IGH, IGH, IGH says I. And there we got IGH makes the sound I like in night. I've got a little song that I think you might already know, but it will help us with our phonics. Do you know apples and bananas? I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now this time when we sing it, we're going to change the sounds. We're going to use the A digraph. Makes the A sound. Are you ready? I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. That's funny, isn't it? This time we're going to change it to the E digraph, I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Apples? We don't eat apples. This time, let's use our trigraph, our I trigraph. Let's do it with the I sound. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. It sounds funny, doesn't it? Alexa, play Apples and Bananas by the Wiggles. Should we try it again? Apples and bananas. They're a bit better at singing than me. Try it again. I like to eat apples and bananas. Sing it properly this time. I like to eat apples and bananas. Ready for the A? To eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. You ready for the E one? Eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Ready for the I trigraph? Like to eat Apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Well done. This is a good game that you could do to help you practice the tricky words. You can do the phase 2 tricky words if you want, or you could use high frequency words. I've used these tricky words from phase 3 that we've been doing. So I'm going to roll my dice or my cube. I've just used a photo frame cube, but you can use anything that's cube shaped. And I'm going to roll it and see which tricky word I land on. Oh, which one is it? It's me. So I'm going to run and find me. I found it. Okay, I'm going to do another one. This time it says he. So I'm going to run. I'm going to find he. Found he. I'm back again. Okay, I'm really good at this. So I'm going to roll it again. This time it says we. I'm going to run and find we. Where's we? Here's we. I found it. Okay, I'm going to roll it again. This time it says was. Oh no, stop right there. I can't sound it out. It's a tricky word. It says was. I'm going to go find was. Oh, I can't find it. Where is it? Here it is. Yay. Okay, I think I've done them all. I'll do another one. Oh, this one says B. Let me see if I can find B. Where's B? Here it is. I found it. I'm really puffed out. It's a good game to get your blood flowing and your heart beating fast and help you learn the tricky words. And then you could even think, you don't need to write them or anything, but think of some sentences using those tricky words. So when you land on B, you could say, will you be my friend? When you land on he, you could say, he is funny. So you can think of your own sentence to go with those tricky words. Now it's time to write some words with the I sound in them. Here I've got a picture of a light. Let's say the sounds in light. I, t. I, t. There's 3 sounds. So the first sound is I'm going to start at the top, long ladder down. The middle sound is the I trigraph that we've been learning. 3 letters that only make one sound. Can you remember the 3 letters? Igga, her says I. Igga, her says I. Igga, her says I. I. It only goes in one box, even though there's 3 letters, because those 3 letters just make one sound. I. What's the last sound? Long ladder down, little curl, take your pen off and across. Let's read our writing. We must always read our writing when we've written something. I. Light. I turn on the light. Okay, let's have a go at writing the word night. Night. Let's sound out night. Now, I find it hard to sound words out sometimes, so I'm going to sound it out like a robot. Are you ready? I, t. Night. The first sound is n. So we're going to start here at the top and go down, back up the same line and round the hill and down with a little curl there. I. 3 letters, but they only make one sound. Can you remember the 3 letters? Igga, her says I. Igga, her says I. Igga, her says I. I, t. The last sound is t, 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 t. So we get start at the top, long ladder down, take your pen off and across. Light and night. Now you might find that Usually, and most words, the I sound comes in the middle. So when you hear a word with an I sound in the middle, it could be this one, because what else do they end in? A T. So lots of words that have this trigraph here end in a T, like light, night, fight, sight, might. Okay, so that's a good way to remember which I sound it is. Let's have a go at applying our phonics. All those sounds we've learned and those tricky words we've learned, we're going to have a go at writing a sentence. So have a look at this picture. If I pretend that's my window and I'm looking outside, do you think it's day or do you think it's night? It's night, isn't it? It's very dark. So we're going to write the sentence, it was the night. How many words is that? Let's say it again and count. It was the night. 1, 2, 3, 4 words in that sentence. What's the first word? It. It. Let's sound out it. 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 Now, what do I need to remember at the beginning of a sentence? A capital letter. So, should I start writing here? Shall I write here? Where will I start writing? Over here, isn't it? So, I'm going to do some nice big letters here so you can all see. I'm going to do a capital I. I'm going to do my 2 lines across the top. It. It. The next letter is the T, isn't it? It. Now, what must I remember to do now after I've written my first word in my sentence? I need to leave a gap. I need to leave a space, don't I? Sometimes I use my finger to help me remember. It. I'm going to leave a space. The next word is was. W-O-Z. No, that's not right. Stop right there. We can't sound it out. It's one of the tricky words. I just have to remember how to spell it. But luckily, I can remember that it is W, and then it's the A and an S, and that spells the word was. It's one of those words, we just have to learn it, don't we? It, leave a gap, was, leave a gap. Can you remember the next word? It was the. That's another one of our tricky words. I can sound it out a little bit because I can hear that hard sound. So I know that that is a T and an H. And that's given me a clue. What's the next letter in the tricky word the? That's right, it's an E, isn't it? It was the. Now I'm going to leave a gap. Now looking here, I don't think I've got enough room to write my word night on there. So do you think I should write up here? No, I go on to the next line at the beginning again, don't I? It was the night. Let's sound out night. I'm going to be a robot to help me. Night. I remember that it's my trigraph, the I-G-H. I don't know why my eye looks a little bit funny there. It looks a bit strange, doesn't it? I might just rub that little bit out there. I'm sure you're much neater at writing than me, aren't you? Night. And what do I need at the end of my sentence? We mustn't forget the full stop. Full stop. So let's read that together. It was the night. Full stop. And did we remember all 4 words? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we did it. We applied our phonics to write a sentence. Well done, everybody.